Hello folks and welcome to Lewis Hamilton at Ferrari. We are midway through our season on F1 Manager 2024 and we are chasing down Max Verstappen. We're going to be doing our best to get 2 victories tonight in the 2 races at Budapest and Zandvoort and see if we can close down the Dutchman. Let's say hello to Pulse Potato in chat who says he has done the job and Ollie is dead. Elite might have damage. So a few of the guys who are normally in chat are currently in a league race in Formula 2 cars. And I think Ben has just been murdering everyone in their cars, basically. So, yeah. Ben. Let us know how that happened. I mean, it's Singapore, so they could have done it themselves. But yeah, let us know how that happened. And yeah, if you're watching this stream, say hello in the chat, and yeah, I will chat to you about Formula One. And well, we've had quite an interesting afternoon in the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix because McLaren have sealed their first Constructors' Crown since 1998, the year that I started watching Formula One. So yeah, maybe I should stop now because well, yeah, maybe I've seen it all now, but I probably haven't in Formula One. It's the gift that keeps on giving. It finds new ways of surprising you in that respect. But yeah, congratulations to McLaren, to Zach Brown, Andrea Stella, Lando Norris, Oscar Piastri, all the engineers, everyone at the factory, the MTC in Woking, everyone behind the scenes at McLaren for getting that job done. Because don't forget, at the start of 2023, they were the worst car on the grid. The turnaround has been phenomenal. They improved last year to get podiums. They got race wins this year for both drivers. Really, they could have won the Drivers' Championship, but they didn't really think that they could, I don't think. But they, yeah, they still won the Constructors, beating Ferrari to it. So, yeah, we're going to get stuck into everything Ferrari right now. We've got Charles Leclerc and Lewis Hamilton at the wheel, so let's see where we are at. Hello to Knight in the chat. He's early this time. Hello, how are you doing, my friend? Good to see you in chat. Okay, let's see how things have been going. So just to recap, we had a bit of a boo-boo in qualifying last time out in Silverstone, and we had to start both cars from the pit lane. That was my fault. We did win the Austrian Grand Prix though at a canter, and yeah, we have also we've also edited Sergio Perez. So let me just show you what we've done. So say hello to Checo Koshog. This is Checo Fraud, Checo the Fraud, who is yeah, he's clearly a fraud. So that is fraud in Hungarian, thanks to Germat7046. For that. Hey Justin, how you doing? You qualified P2 but you got taken out 3 times. Was that the Baku EGRL Tier 1 race that I missed? There's a good reason for missing it, and I'll explain in a minute, and I hope Elite Silver's listening to this. Let's have a look at our emails. Cool. We invested in Maya Vaug. She's also one of our affiliates anyway, so it made no difference. Kind of makes sense. So yeah, we are gearing up for the Hungarian Grand Prix, and as you can see, we have a very good car. It's good at low speed, it's good at high speed, it looks after its tyres well, so that's all fantastic. So that means we actually have the best car heading to Budapest, which means we should win. And we have the 3rd or 1st best car for all of the remaining circuits. I'm just going to have a look at our rivals. Red Bull, where do they compare? So we are significantly better at low speed cornering than they are. They are better than us at medium speed, but only by a little bit. So I think we are in a good place here. We do actually have some new parts to add onto the car. So we've got suspension parts to add on. Good stuff. Which means we should now be potentially even faster. Medium speed, we're now 2nd. Okay, let's recheck the car analysis. Okay, we are now exactly equal with Red Bull. So my summary from this is we're going to win. We are going to win. You beat Hugo in quali somehow. Good work. Good work. Right, let's get into the first race. Glad to hear you're all good, Night. You need to calm down after an exciting Formula 1 and Formula 2 race. It's such a good year. Yeah, it's been a good year for motorsport in the single-seater categories. F1 and F2 have been super exciting. We've got our staff being poached. Enrico Cardile is being spoken to by Mercedes. Diego Tondi possibly off to McLaren. Xavi Padros also off to McLaren. It doesn't matter because we're only doing one season. Right. 6th or higher. I think we can do that with the first fastest car. 4th or higher. Also that. Yeah, I heard Optics got P2. That's good from him, but I wasn't surprised by that because when we did the CJRL League race there, he won the sprint because it was sprint weekend. Yeah, so Optics is pretty dynamite around the Baku Street Circuit. Now, that reason why I missed the race earlier is because I was watching the football, and my team Chelsea, it started off badly. We were 2-0 down to our terrible rivals Tottenham, and yeah, it's not a good rivalry. We don't like each other at all, and Chelsea have had much the better of it over the last 30 years. Between 1990 and 2006, Chelsea did not lose any league game to Tottenham, home or away, for 16 years. It was absolutely ridiculous. We trashed them like constantly. So yeah, Spurs were 2-0 up, Tottenham were 2-0 up, and Chelsea turned around and won by 4-3 in a game that was less tactical and more heart attack football. So yeah, it was one of those today. So let's get a setup on these cars. It's downforce everywhere, please. Thank you. We also need to change the car parts. We need to also remember to rechange the car parts because that's how we got into the mess we did in Silverstone, because we forgot to change the car parts back. Because I'm an idiot. The amount of times I used to do this and just get away with it, and now that they've added Parc Fermé and like pit lane starts, if I don't do it, I'm screwing my own saves, like big style. 9.5, 15, 2.8, 3.2, 75. Done. Right. Simulate to qualifying. Go. Hey Crispy Bacon, good to see you again. Long time no see in the chat. Welcome back. Welcome back. How are you doing? How are you doing? You had the pace to win. You got taken out by Jezza, who didn't pit under safety car. Oh, that's not ideal. Right, let's restore the freshest car parts to the car. In goes the gearbox. Now obviously we're not sure if we're getting an F1 Manager 25 or not, but what I would really like them to add is where drivers have been like super successful or they've had decent results, like have favoured tracks. So like for Hamilton, Hungaroring would be one of his favoured tracks. 8 victories around the Budapest circuit. So it would just be really cool to see that reflected in the game. Although we're probably not going to get another iteration of this game. Oh, no worries, Crispy Bacon. I mean, you tune in when you can. It's all good. That's why we're here. We are welcoming all the time of people who just like to dip in and out, or if you're like Justin and Pos Potato and Night, a bit more regular, then that's great. But if you just dip in and out from time to time, that's fine. You're always welcome. Ben has pitted 5 times, found Ollie, straight lined him at the... Oh, Ben, it's not an open lobby, mate. That's open lobby behaviour. Anyway, right, we've got the car parts in the car. That's good. We are going to simulate Q1. It's a wet qualifying session. Hopefully nothing silly happens. Because if you simulate a wet race on this game, all sorts of lunacy can occur. Right, first and fourth, that's good. We're now back on slicks. And we'll just simulate this session as well. And we should be into Q3. Easy peasy. We're back on the inters. Okay. Apparently Optics is playing Subnautica, according to Steam. That's just popped up. So let's get onto the track. It's not really inters. You can't see that because it's behind chat. It's not really inters, and it looks like it's drying. Oh, actually, is it? Let's get out there now and do a lap on inters. With the track seemingly slightly drier. Let's get the sector times out. So here comes Lewis Hamilton. What's the track saying? It's still 0.88 millimeters, so that is good. Where's Verstappen? Oh, where is Verstappen? Oh, there he is. He was fastest. Okay, 28.1 for Lewis. He's flying. 0.3 quicker than Lando Norris. 0.2 up on Charles Leclerc. No one else can... Oh, we've got red flags.
Okay, red flag, red flag.
Who has crashed? George Russell has crashed. George Russell has thrown it at the wall and red flagged the session. Oh dear. Here he is in turn 5, losing control of the car and into the barrier.
What a rookie!
He says that's a rookie error. I mean, it's not great. And now the track is wetter. So let's put the inters back on. Yeah, it's getting wetter again. Is it going to dry? No, it's probably... This is probably go time. Do it. Let's do it all again. Right, round we go. Quick out lap. And Lewis Hamilton leads us over the start-finish line. So we'll try again to get a qualifying lap in. Still 6 minutes remain in the session. Yeah, bye Russell. Hey F1 James, the bigger leaderboard is a it's a mod. If you go onto, I think it's overtake.gg, there's it's called the UI, the extended UI. So if you put that into Google, it should come out for you. Then you just add it in. As Hamilton goes fastest by 0.7 of a second. He's absolutely destroyed Leclerc in the middle sector by 0.4, 0.2 in the final sector.
That was a good lap.
Can anyone go faster? Perez, the fraud, and Verstappen sneak in between.
Yeah, could be.
We'll do another lap as well. No worries, F1 James. Good to see you in the chat as well. Welcome along. Not sure if we've seen you here before, but yeah, like I was saying to Crispy Bacon, you're always welcome. Tell us a bit about yourself. Who's your favourite F1 driver? Your favourite team? Right, let's get back out on track. We need Leclerc to be quicker. Hi Zane, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. How are you doing, Zane? You join us in the dying seconds of Q3. Can Charles Leclerc or Lewis Hamilton improve their lap times on fresh intermediates? The rest of the teams have stayed in the pit lane. We are not improving in sectors 1 for either driver. What about the middle sector? Leclerc with a personal best of 27.1. The track might be coming to him. Can Lewis improve at all? No. He did a phenomenal first lap, so it'll be tough to beat that. Leclerc needs to get to the front row. He gets to third. And that's all right. We're on the racing line. We'll get a good start. Hey, Jermat, welcome along in time for your home race. Good to see you. Your favourite driver is Lando and McLaren. You see the streams when you do, but when I do them, you're at work. Oh, fair enough. Hopefully we can do a few more streams when you're not at work. But great to see that you are able to make this one. So, Lewis Hamilton has pole position. Fantastic news by just over a tenth of a second from Max Verstappen. That's good news. Which means we can hopefully convert this into a victory. Okay, channel members who are race winner or world champion level, you can help me with the strategy. Excuse me. So, Justin or Jermat, can you throw us a strategy, please? Game's got Lewis on a 3-stopper and Leclerc on a 2-stop. Going to take some fuel out. Not too much, because we need to finish the race. You love Checo's new name? Yeah. Jermat inspired. I managed to change it in time for this stream, so yeah, all good. Right, someone hit me with a strategy, please. Can we get Lewis to be quicker? You're designing F1 liveries. Ooh, that sounds fun. See if you can find a way to share them with us. What if I do this? That could work. Put it in just while it's dry. Do a 3-stop with Leclerc. Okay, let's do the 3-stop with Leclerc. So we'll go soft, hard. We'll go aggressive on the hards, mediums, and then softs. Does that look alright, Jermat? And Lewis is, I think that's alright. I mean, he's quite good on his tyres. Wondering if we 3-stop with him as well. What do we think, chat? 3-stop for Lewis or 2-stop for Lewis? Because it's marginal. That's an hour 29.59. This is like a second quicker. But that's in a Grand Prix. That's, you know, just a little bit of DRS, to be honest. 2-stop, 5-stop. We're not doing a 5-stop, Jermat. Right, we'll go with the 3-stop for Charles, and we'll go 2-stop for Lewis. 8-stop. I don't think we have enough tyres for that, Crispy Bacon. We'd run out of tyres. Right, manage the session. Here we go. Budapest. Well, it's not Budapest. 12-stop. Just stop every lap. Just stop every lap. There's the fraud. Oh, nice amount of stops there, Jerma. Alright, here we go. The lights are coming on. We can just about see Lewis. 5 red lights in Hungary. The lights are out. The race is on. Lewis Hamilton makes a decent start. What about Charles Leclerc? Can he make the run down to turn 1? A profitable one for Ferrari. Yes, he can. Oh no, Verstappen doing a classic Verstappen and sending it to the inside. But Leclerc, with the extra traction, gets through. Come on. And it's Forza Ferrari with first and second in Budapest. The 900 stop. The no stop. Hey, Liam Green, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Stop every time Checo is bad. So every yes, absolutely. Stop every lap. I think that's a good challenge, actually, to stop every lap. If we used a maxed out car and made all the other cars like 0 level, that's a great experiment idea, I think. So let's settle down into this race. We have opened up a gap over the chasing pack. And Leclerc is now half a second behind his teammate. Liam, I believe you're a first-time chatter or someone we've not seen a huge amount of. So tell us about yourself. Who's your favourite driver? Who's your favourite team? I'm guessing F1 James is very pleased with McLaren today as a Lando and McLaren fan. World champions, race winner. Verstappen gets back in within that 1 second, but he is eating through his tyres. Budapest, hot track temperature, 42.7 degrees. It's hot stuff out there. And Leclerc to the inside. He takes the lead from Lewis Hamilton. But they're on different strategies. So Leclerc needs to push now. Build that gap to the guys behind. Yeah, if we can build a nice gap to, say, like Carlos Sainz, that would be quite good. And Verstappen was just a second behind Hamilton. He's snuck back into DRS and he's now going to be in play. But it is the middle sector where we are killing them. Look how much he's using his tyres. We're so much stronger than everybody else on tyre preservation. It's ridiculous.
So we are low on battery at the moment.
And the Red Bulls are fighting as well. Perez and Verstappen are fighting. Hamilton's also looking for a way through past Charles Leclerc. And he can't quite make it. Perez is now in town. The fraud is here. He's on us. It's difficult to overtake round here, and his tyres are going to die. Hamilton and Button and Norris have been your favourites. Been with McLaren since Canada 2011. First race you watched. Nice. That was quite the race. Lewis Hamilton back into the lead of this race. The Jenson Button 6-stop victory. Just an incredible performance. And what a race that was. If you haven't seen it in its entirety, spare yourself like 2.5 hours and go and watch it. Hamilton's tyres are getting cold. Why are they getting cold? The track is like 1,000 degrees and the air temperature is 28 degrees. Leclerc has lost 4 seconds in the last couple of laps. What is he doing? Hamilton just got through, taken off, and Leclerc is now fighting just against the Red Bulls on his own. It's what it looks like. The first race was the Australian Grand Prix in 2018. That was won by Sebastian Vettel, I believe. This strategy doesn't seem to be working. Maybe we need to get in and undercut the Red Bulls. Let's attack and deploy with Charles. See if we can close the gap. We do need to save a bit of fuel, which is definitely not helping our pace. Leclerc's back into DRS range on Verstappen. Almost. No. Well, Verstappen's tyres will die before us. In fact, the Dutchman is is taking the lead. He's decided he doesn't want any part of Charles Leclerc. He's going to take the lead. That's fine. He can have the lead for now. We will play the slightly longer game and we will come back and get him later on. No Max Verstappen. He's taken off like a scalded cat. 3 seconds now he leads by. I think we need to up our pace a bit actually. We are playing on hard difficulty, so when the AI go for it, they go for it. Okay, so let's go aggressive on Charles' tyres. He's now 3.5 seconds behind Hamilton. Maybe this strategy isn't working. Verstappen pits. Where's he going to come out? In any traffic? Stroll and Norris to pass. He's gone to hards. Oh, you meant not Sebastian Vettel, Max Verstappen? No, Verstappen didn't win in Australia 2018. It was definitely Vettel. Right, Leclerc on his way to the pit lane. Other drivers are starting to stop. Here comes the Ferrari ace. Hard tyres onto the car. 2.6 seconds. Our pit stop's not great. We are several seconds behind Max Verstappen now. Where is the Dutchman? Oh wow, he's miles ahead. We're actually like 12 seconds behind him now with Leclerc. He's flying. He's 2 seconds a lap faster. Oh, you read Austria. Which one should you use for Toyotas sponsors? Sony, Nintendo, or Yokohama tyres? Sony. Use Sony. Right. Lewis is going to come out quite a way behind Verstappen, but we're going to have much stronger tyres towards the end of this race. Nintendo and Plaster Mario on your car. Yes. The fraud has passed Leclerc. That's not good. And Norris is slow. Right, we're back past Norris. That's good.
We're ready.
We've entered the pit window. Use Nintendo for Mitsubishi. Brazil 2017. Won by Valtteri Bottas, I believe. No, sorry, that was also won by Vettel. I think Bottas started on pole. Okay, so Verstappen has just caught up an entire pit stop while we've been running around on soft tyres. But we're probably making one less stop than he is. He's just gone around the outside of us. Okay. Should I be worried yet, chat? Should I be worried about this? Verstappen being an absolute monster. Right, good stop please. 2.5 seconds. Lots of clear air for Lewis Hamilton. That's good news. Let's deploy battery. He is 25 seconds now off the lead. Okay, we might have done a boo-boo on the strategy. A well-known sponsor for an F1 car. HP. There you go. Or Shell. Okay, it could be interesting to see what the AI does here, because it looks like they've started on used tyres. Are they going to try and manage these hards? Surely not. Because Verstappen's already at 60%. And here comes Hamilton. He's trying to pass Perez. There we go. DRS. Yes, come on, round the outside. There we go. Let's get off up the road. Thoughts on Lewis's drive tonight if you haven't spoken about the race before? No, I haven't really spoken about it a huge amount, but Lewis did a great job. I've actually got a video with more of my thoughts about the race coming out tomorrow, so check out that video when it drops at 3 o'clock. But yeah, just sort of a brief overview. I thought Lewis drove really well. It was never going to be... I think if he'd started higher, he might have been able to get maybe a podium, but Ferrari were quick. I don't think Mercedes had enough to live with the Ferraris this weekend. So P4 was probably the best of an offer. So in that sense, job done. Best he could have got. But yeah, George Russell, P5. It was a great overtake on him on the final lap. Really, really firm from both of them. And George didn't make it easy. But Lewis used the superior grip of his tyres at the time and made it stick. Right, I'm going to attack with Lewis for a little bit here. Just close the gap a bit. Perez is in the pit lane. We can attack with Charles as well. See if we can start closing down this gap to Verstappen just before he pits. We've got some traffic. Yeah, it's quite coincidental, isn't it? His first time with his adjusted name is in the country where that word comes from. Okay, Verstappen now 40% left on his tyres. Lewis's tyres getting a bit too hot, but we are starting to chip away at that lead. It's now just 6 seconds. Will I be joining you on Among Us later? Yes, I will. We are doing some Among Us. We are getting among it after the stream. What is that timing? This? Right, Leclerc. Actually, we could go a lap or two more with him. I think Verstappen's in now, so we'll do one more lap. Mediums for Charles. Oh, the timing of what you... Fair enough, yeah, sorry. Right, Leclerc. That looked like a decent stop. Good stuff. Verstappen's on medium, so he's definitely 3-stopping. He's definitely 3-stopping. Where is he? He's not that far ahead of Charles. But now Hamilton is exposed. Do you know what? We need... How many sets of soft tyres have we got? Ooh, hang on. We can change this. We can change this. If we go soft and turn Lewis's 2-stop into a 3-stop, we can really do some damage here. So let's... we're going to have to conserve fuel. So let's do that with both cars, but we'll still keep pushing on the tyres. So if we do box this lap, we'll do 15 laps on softs twice. Bottas has got a puncture. No, slow stop for Lewis. Come on, pit crew. Right, 10 seconds. And now Lewis can push. Let's deploy the battery with both drivers. Change the strategy up a little bit. There we go. Okay. We might have a chance of turning this round. Lewis will get DRS, but he could get completely blocked by this lot. Are they going to get out of his way? No, they're all fighting amongst themselves. Get out of the way! Thank you, VCarb. Alpine, get out of the way. Thank you. Williams, thank you very much. Good job, back markers. Thank you very much. Didn't cost us too much time. So, let's see what Lewis's pace is like straight out the box. Let's get these tyres up to temperature. He's done an 18.4. He's just matched Verstappen. Is Verstappen... Oh, Verstappen's going to be trying to take these to the end, I think. So we could be chasing him down. Because that's not going down particularly quickly. His tyre wear. I think he's going to stretch those out to the end. But we are closing him down. Surely he stops for softs at the end, or he's just going to be on completely dead tyres. And Charles is catching him. Can't quite see him yet. He's not quite close enough. It's 3.3 seconds the gap. Chat, do you think I've done the right thing putting double softs to the end for Lewis? Or is that a classic Ferrari? Actually, don't answer that one. Answer me this. Is Verstappen 3-stopping? Someone tell me if he's 3-stopping or not. Because I'm torn. He's got to do 20 laps on 53% tyres. Surely he's not 3-stopping. Surely he is 3-stopping. Sorry. We're about to lap Piastri. McLaren are washed in this series. Can actually push those softs a bit harder with Lewis. He's still 7.5 seconds adrift, but we are starting to be faster. There you go, 0.6 that time round. Traffic as well on this lap for Verstappen. Leclerc is coming. Yeah, he's absolutely not taking these to the end. Let's attack on these tyres with Charles.
Okay, so it won't be long now.
We've used our hard tyres, Jermat. We've used our hard tyres. Let's attack with Leclerc and then... Oh, VSC, hello. Let's bring them both in.
Vehicle safety car deployed.
Both of them are coming in.
Copy.
That's Verstappen ahead as well. This could be huge. Sainz has crashed. He's doing his old mates at Ferrari a favour. Was he? Must have been sort of just ahead of us. Oh, that's a huge impact for Carlos Sainz.
Crashed, guys.
You did crashed. Dismay in the Ferrari garage. Surely Verstappen comes in as well. Box, 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 box. Absolutely. We are coming in. Let's conserve fuel while we're under the VSC and harvest battery. Oh, Verstappen has stayed out. He stayed out. What have Red Bull done? We are in the pound seat here. We are so in charge now. Verstappen has to stop. He'll lose 25 seconds. Let's babysit our tyres. He's still not stopped. We're still under yellows. Right, here we go.
VSC ending.
The VSC is ending. We've saved all of our fuel. Let's get the tyres up to temperature. Verstappen, we are coming to get you. Green flags are out. Here we go. What is the gap? He's in the middle sector. It's oh my god. Charles, what have you done? Charles, what have you done? Oh dear. He's crashed. He's crashed, guys. He's absolutely destroyed the car. Gearbox, chassis, rear wing. That was new suspension as well. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Ah!
No. No. No.
Yep. I echo those sentiments. We told him to get a move on. Tyres must have been cold. Yep, just lost it. Oh.
Oh, come on! What the?
That's not good. That's really not good. That hands Verstappen a free stop.
So VSC.
Surely that's a full safety car?
Keep the delta positive.
Yeah, and Verstappen's in. Oh. It's really not what we wanted to do, was hand him the opportunity to have a free pit stop. Soft tyres. Charles Leclerc has just ruined our chance to win this race. I mean, it's only 3.5 seconds. The gap. Oh, Hamilton's still on deploy.
Tyres good, or should I call it one?
So rear surfaces are on the cool side.
Okay, here we go. VSC
Pack's looking good.
is going away. We need to get after this skibbity Red Bull and get past it. 15 laps to go. We need to chase down the championship leader. This is huge. If Hamilton wants to win the World Championship with Ferrari, he needs to make this move. We are in the mud, absolutely. This is not good. Very, very not good. Gap is 2.3. What is that up ahead? That is a back marker of a Haas. Excuse me, Haas, get out the way. No, get out. Get out the way. No, who was that? Who was that? Ollie Behrman. Come on, man. It's just cost us. It's not cost us a huge amount. Okay. Let's keep pushing. See if we can catch Verstappen. He's just on a 14.8. We were 4/10 slower there. Although, first sector, we've absolutely destroyed him. What was that? 28.2 versus a 27.5. 3 streams in a row. Gemma, it's my word. It's my word. Okay, we have rinsed the Red Bull in that lap a little bit. 6/10. Will the tyres last? Probably not like this. We need to get into DRS. We need... Can we get DRS off Bottas? Yes, we can. That's helpful. We lost a bit of time, but we've gained it back. We're now 1.6. Right, we're just gonna go for it this lap. Get ourselves into position. Oh! Verstappen has... He's in the wall! He's literally in the wall! Oh, it's swung back. He's had a spin and he's in the wall. He won't be winning this one. He won't be winning this one.
Yellowed at the moment.
He must have damage.
Verstappen off.
He's broken the front wing. Yeah, that at the front. Oh, can we see it?
So we'll drop temp on the rears if you can.
There you go. Front left and the rear wing. Yep. That car shouldn't be on the circuit. Do you know what I really like? Is this bit of like wiring and frame that's there still? That's kind of cool. That's a cool graphic. Hey, Jim. You joined us at a fantastic moment because we thought we'd lost this race with Ferrari, but Verstappen has just thrown it at the wall. And now Lewis Hamilton leads for the Scuderia. Fantastic stuff. Yeah, great to have you back, Jim. Good to see you again. No, Gemma, we are not in the mud. Brilliant script, says Justin. Completely agree. Verstappen surely has to pit. He's got a broken car. That car is not legal. FIA. What is this? What is this? Mohammed, do something. Right, we don't need to push. We do not need to push. We can top up the battery. We can look after the tyres. I don't know about you, but today I cried. It was very emotional with Lewis coming across the line and hearing the messages on the radio. It's quite sad, really. Because, yeah, it's been an important part of my life. I know that much. The win in Silverstone was incredibly emotional. The floodgates opened then. Very much opened. But yeah, I think we kind of... Lewis is synonymous with Mercedes. He's been powered by their engines his entire career. And I don't think we ever truly thought he'd end up in red. It seemed like hey, wouldn't it be cool if Hamilton went to Ferrari and did that? Now we're actually going to see it. So, yeah. But with every closing of a chapter, or every closing of a story, there's the opening of a new book sort of thing, isn't there? So, yeah, I mean, very emotional today. I'm sure he's going to be feeling it. But yeah, like you say, looking forward to 2025. It is going to be one heck of a season, I think. Absolutely revving up for that. 98 days until the first race in Australia. I think it will be better than this year because I think we're going to have an actual title fight. Hey Ben, you've missed all the action. So Sainz crashed, brought out a virtual safety car after we'd kind of messed up our strategy. We were trying to chase Verstappen down. The VSC gets taken away. Leclerc crashes instantly. Hands Verstappen a free pit stop after we'd got one earlier on. Then we're chasing down Verstappen and he crashes. Hey Chippy, F2 just finished. James died by trying to kill Owen. Shock. Ben killed Ben in the sprint. Also shock. There was carnage turn 1 of the sprint. Yeah, I've seen some of that carnage. How is the fraud in second? Asked Jermat. Well, frauds be frauding. Although he's about to... Why? Guys. I mean, Red Bull. What is this? I know you need a bit of extra straight line speed, but that is illegal. That is illegal. That is absolutely illegal. Hey, Elite Silver. If the Drivers' Championship wasn't so bad, this season would have been much greater. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we had the run of wins at the start of the season for Red Bull, and that killed any title fight hope. But, yeah, it's been quite the season ever since. You love how Verstappen is keeping up with him in that car. I mean, let's be honest, that just shows how much of a fraud Perez is, that Verstappen's got half a car and he's still keeping up with him. Let us know when you're coming on Among Us. It will be about 9 o'clock, so after this stream. Let's finish this race because we've got a second race to do. Do you know what we also need is... are we going to get the... Could we get the fastest lap? We probably could. If we harvest the battery... See if we can get the fastest lap. Oh, he's just on a 16 flat. We're not going to be doing that on these tyres. Verstappen can have that fastest lap point. Worst weekend of F2 for you. What happened, Elite? Have we just lapped Lando Norris? No, it's Piastri we've just lapped. Right, here we go. 8 times we've said it before. Here's a 9th for you. Lewis Hamilton wins the Hungarian Grand Prix. Yes, he does.
Yes, guys.
Come on.
Big thank you to all the fans here.
Yeah, big thank you to all the fans here. You're the best fans. So a couple of questions in chat. What did I think of Verstappen's Turn 1 incident? He nearly ruined the Constructors' battle, and I think he was attention-seeking, especially on the radio. I think he was just being honest with his words, but also I think he was misguided in both the attempt to overtake and what he said on the radio. So, yeah, he just made himself look like a bit of a fool, to be honest. He came across as really petulant, And that's not an endearing quality. Right, 25 lovely, juicy points for Lewis Hamilton. Constructors' Championship, we took a bit of a dent. Yeah, we're now level with Red Bull, but we have... Why are we in front? How are we in front? Do we have more second places? Must have. And the championship lead is now 9 points. 9 points. That's all it is. And there is, what? 6 races to go in this season? Piastri's radio summed it up. Yeah, it was the move of a world champion. Yeah, I mean, I think Verstappen just has one mode, and that is aggressive. There are times where I think he's learning about putting things together and just doing what he needs to do. But then, that move was just not on. I think 10 seconds was fair cop. I mean, if you've got, what is this? Contract rumours. What does that mean? Approve the rumours. Means we scout them. Okay, cool. Justin, we're doing 2 races today. What do I think Red Bull will end up doing with their drivers? I thought Perez would stay. I have to acknowledge all of this. Good. Bye, lads. Oh, Xavi's gone to Alpine. Verstappen is not just aggressive, he's aggressive in a stupid manner. I mean, sometimes it's not always stupid, the moves that he does, but yeah, some of his aggression is sometimes misguided. Let's rebuild Charles Leclerc's car, because it destroyed. We've got another rear wing coming, but not for another 17 days, so we need to manufacture some more rear wing. So I thought Perez would stay, but it looks like Lawson's going to get that promotion, and then they're going to put Hadjar in alongside Tsunoda, which honestly, it's just going to be a crash affair at what do you call it, V-Carb next season, because Hadjar, he's quick, but he can be very inconsistent. Alpine, what a third half of the... You don't have 3 halves. Final third of the year they had. They had quite the finish. Where did they finish in the end? Did they get a P5? Sorry, P6 even. They did. I mean, not bad, considering they were god-awful at the start of the season. Haas, P7, they told us they were going to be last this year. So, yeah, well done to them. I mean, Alpine only finished, what's that? 29 points behind Aston Martin. I mean, that shows you how bad Aston Martin have been as well. They've been horrendous. Right, Zandvoort. How's the car looking? So, second fastest for Zandvoort. We are going to cook. Giovinazzi, external offer. Yeah, he can go, mate. Italian Jesus isn't getting in my car. What I do also have is a cake. Homemade by Mrs. H. If I can open it, which I'm actually struggling to do. I'm being defeated by a... There we go. I was being defeated by a fairy cake. It's now sprinkling all over the place. Good. Right. It's a live taste test, everybody. Good. Very good. Hey Jezza. Yeah, what a comeback for Alpine. I thought Jack Doohan did alright. I mean, he didn't pull up any trees, but he didn't crash the car this weekend. So well done to him for a successful F1 debut. New underfloor. Stroll is hogging the seat. Oh, honestly, like Jim says, it is being wasted. Get Drugovich in that car. He would actually do something in that car. I mean, yeah, when it was useful, he would be able to do something. Colapinto to Alpine next in 26. Yeah, possibly, but they've just signed Paul Aaron, so maybe he gets a drive. Doohan's race was quiet, it was okay enough. Yeah, I mean, it's classic, thrown in at the deep end, one-off race essentially. What did we expect? What did we expect? Well, there's no news here. Great journalism, Sandra. You've just sent us blank text. How do you have 2 F1 Manager 24 saves? What do you mean, Jeremy? What have I got to eat? I've got a cake. Got a cake, Justin. Oh, it's crumbs. Like Marshall's cleaning up the rubber, like Marshall's cleaning up the marbles post-race. Goodbye, crumbs. Oh, you mean yeah? So you can just create another save, Chezza. So when I go to save, if I just overwrite this one, yeah. So when I do save, you can just click new save. So that should do it. Unless you're on console and it's different. Race simulator concerns. That's not ideal. It would be great to see Colapinto on the grid in 26. I think he's done enough to at least put himself in the shop window. And the thing is, all the time that he's not racing next season, everyone will be like, oh yeah, he was actually quite good. So if you can work with him and give him another opportunity, he might be alright. You're on console. Ben or Justin, I think you guys play on console. Do you have multiple saves? Right, Zandvoort it up. Why are we only 5th on car rank? Okay, the opposition have put some upgrades on the car. We need to put some upgrades on, actually. I think they're knocking around. Car parts. Hey Louis, how you doing, matey? Good to see you. Yes, we've got new rear wings ready, new side pods. We haven't started manufacturing. We could actually emergency manufacture some. Should we emergency manufacture 2 new underfloors, lads? Don't forget to take out the 8% car part. Yeah, we're putting fresh power unit stuff in for today. Don't you worry. Should we emergency manufacture? And we'd still have 43. Yeah. 43 grand of cost cap remaining. Let's have the new underfloor as well. Screw it. I needed the setup. So it was new rear wing, new side pods, new underfloor. Lovely jubbly. Okay, we are now very fast. Okay, let's simulate to qualifying. You're doing a V-carb road to glory. Nice. Yeah, it's disappointing. There's probably not going to be an F1 Manager 25. I think what might happen is you'll see more people play it because it's like, oh, it's something different, and more people will buy it. And then it will be rebooted in another fashion. Because the graphics of the game are fantastic. It is a bit niche, but fundamentally, it's a game that works. It's not had like okay, all games have like bug issues. Oh damn. Right, new parts it is then. For Charles. And goodbye 3% gearbox. Yeah, it's still very disappointing. It's yeah, if it's being covered by people like The Race, then there must be something to it, because they wouldn't do a piece on it if it was kind of not true. Yeah, it's a shame, but I think there will be some sort of renaissance. There will be a way of modding it as well. Don't worry, there'll be a way to mod it and put drivers in and generate new drivers and stuff like that. Don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened. All good things must come to an end. Yeah, absolutely. And what Martin Brundle said was correct. Lewis and Mercedes have just kind of run out of steam together, and that's just what happens. Do you know what? We're actually going to go back to sitting because my knees are getting sore. So I'm going to go down here. And you can't see me. But here we go. Simulate Q2. And we're back on inters. We're having another wet qualifying. And it's going to get slightly drier. Keep it like your head just poking. I have got an idea of doing a video that involves the desk and the desk going up and down. So when I get around to recording that, keep an eye out for it. Right, let's keep an eye out for some good sector times. Lance Stroll is very fast right now. What is going on with the Aston Martin? Why is Lance Stroll so quick?
Currently P2. So
bro.
That lap.
Dude, bro.
So just confirming boxing and back into the garage.
22 game had a wide audience. 20, yeah, halved and yeah.
At the moment you are P3.
There's a lot going on in the game. They need to, if they could find a way of simplifying it, like just letting certain things happen on their own, and you deal with this bit, then yeah, it's not like Football Manager where it's very simple. Oh, the fraud is locked up. Piastri's going fast, and then he wasn't going fast. We're going to do 2 flying laps with our drivers with a cooldown. Oh, Verstappen's crashed at his home race. Maybe because he couldn't see because of all the orange smoke, and he's gone into the wall again. They're going to be using the dodgy rear wing. He was actually purple. Yeah. Red Bull rear wing hacks again. No, it's not hide and seek, Gemma. It's absolutely not that. It involves me playing the game and the desk going up or down, depending on what happens in the game. Okay, let's... Norris has now gone P1. Okay, let's go now. Let's see. Can we deliver? Should get clear track here, which will be good. Personal best, that's good. Hamilton is quicker and he goes fastest. Come on. Now for the cool down lap. And everybody else is in the pit lane. So Hamilton is definitely on pole position. It's all about now whether we can lock out the front row. Verstappen is in the pit lane. He'll be 9th. Hulkenberg just hasn't done a time. Why? We're not improving in these sectors. If you lose, get trapped under the desk. When I was building the desk, I nearly did get killed by the desk. Or I thought I was going to get killed by the desk. Because my wife pressed the button by mistake. And it started coming down while I was screwing something in. I was like, ah! Right, Charles Leclerc with a 10th place grid drop, I think, because of the new ERS. .14th he'll go from. Okay. So, Louis, are you still there? I think are you a world champion member? Frontier's a small game studio and they've done a very good job considering the expectation and budget and the financials as a whole. Yeah, I think the game is superb. What they've delivered is actually really good. But it's just there's a small audience for it. I love it. I've always wanted a management F1 game. I think there's so much depth they can add to it. You've got to not make it complicated. But I think there is so much more depth they can add to it and things like that. But it's tricky because F1 is such a complicated sport. You have to be careful in how you sort of display it. Please don't die, we need you. I'll do my best not to die. Charles, I'm going to start on... mediums. We're going to run deep into the race. Going to do that, and then Lewis, we're going to sprint away. That's what we're going to do. All right, let's manage the session. Final race of the evening. Car number 44 on the front row is joined by, is that Lando Norris? Car 4? It is. It's 4-4-4 on the front row. And the race for victory starts... Well, the lights haven't gone out. Everyone's jumped the start. Fantastic. Everyone's going to get penalties. It's just like Sao Paulo all over again. Right, Lewis. Oh, we didn't underfuel him. That's fine, I suppose. Don't have to worry about managing fuel too much. We are running away from the McLaren. We're already a second clear. Norris is holding up the fraud. Justin, you noticed the name. Perez is now Checo the fraud in Hungarian. Okay, brilliant start for Lewis. Charles is up to 13th. Verstappen is now 7th. Aston Martin they brought out their 2023 car. Lewis, 2.2 seconds clear at the end of lap 1. Amazing stuff. Absolutely fantastic. Let's keep pushing. Charles will just save some fuel with you. The way I've tried to make it interesting is I do like different challenges. So like with the Haas save that I did in F1 Manager 23, I could only use drivers who'd won the Formula 2 title. Yeah, I mean, you can do things like that. Let's deploy because we've just lost 2 seconds to Norris and Perez. But yeah, if you can put sort of self-restrictions on it, we are battering those tyres with Leclerc. That's not good. Then yeah, you can make it a little bit more interesting in that sense.
So we're low on battery at the moment.
It does help if you have the editor. You can do different funky things with it. For this save, we've changed the calendar, shortened it up. I think that is time consuming for people. No worries, Crispy Bacon. Thanks for tuning in. See you again soon. But yeah, don't be afraid to simulate a race if you're just sort of getting a bit tired of things. Do we need to push more? Perez is killing his tyres. Norris is looking after his. They're now in DRS range on Lewis. I think I'm just going to let them. Because we don't mind being behind them at the moment. We can save a bit of tyre that way. Hey James. And the fraud takes the lead. Does he? He might here, yeah, on the horseshoe, yeah. Or not. Oh my god, it was almost 3 wide. Yeah, it's going to be. They're actually going to be called Racing Bulls. It's the creativity of the marketing team is dreadful. You're not happy about that race at all. Oh dear. What happened? Okay, the Koshkog has overtaken us, but he'll have to box. He will probably do some kind of 3-stop. Oh, Sainz has gone mechanical. He's out. Just say Owen, okay. Oh, a double DNF for James. That's never ideal. Right, we are now starting to match Lando on tyre wear, although he's picked up his pace. Verstappen is closing us down, but he's on mediums. So I don't know if that's good or bad. He's really pushed to catch up with us. Aaron Harper among us, Skibidi Sigma 41 Renault Racing. That's the new team name. Right, let's juice up the battery. How far ahead of Perez are we? He is 18.5 seconds off the lead. He's closing us down, but we can probably push in the next few laps. Reported it for harassment. It's all good. Verstappen's in for fresh softs. This is the last race, Ben, for this evening.
Yep.
Okay, let's go aggressive on these tyres.
Let's push.
And Lando's in. We might as well box this lap. Minimise the damage to Verstappen. Leclerc's going along nicely. He's in 5th. 2.7 second stop. The two Red Bulls have got ahead of us. So has Norris. Leclerc, get out of the way. There we go. Instant team orders here, but it's cost us a bit of time. Yeah, we lost about a second there to Lando. Let's push, let's deploy, let's get the tyres up to temperature. Oh. Sorry, Joe Matt. Okay, Lando has hit those new tyres hard. Are we catching the Red Bulls? We were last lap. We were a bit quicker.
And we think it will end soon.
Copy.
Or not. Well, they've just done 14s. This could be tricky. They're on a 3-stop, surely. I think we need to change Lewis's strategy again. We got any more fresh softs? Yeah, well, kinda. Let's do something a bit like this. So let's push on these tyres a bit more. See if we can close the gap. So Perez has stopped and come out in 8th. Let's bring Charles in as well now.
Copy that.
He's in between the Astons and Perez is just behind them. The Ferrari effect. Yeah, always got to be ready to change your strategy on this game, especially when you're playing it on hard. Well, we are now starting to be quicker than the leader. It's just ebbing and flowing a bit. Let's attack on the tyres, really push. Bit of traffic coming up here. This could be useful, could be not useful. Oh, the car off the track.
We've had a big crash here.
Was it the two Williams that were fighting?
We have debris.
No, it was the V-carb of Lawson and Colapinto. Bit of contact there. We scoot on through. Lovely, lovely stuff. And we remain in P3 and in one piece. We got DRS off of Lawson there too. That was useful. So yeah, we just made half a second on Verstappen for free. Ooh, more cars are crashing.
Reports of debris.
The two Hasses have just double stacked. How's this going to go? I've never seen the AI double stack just during the race. And Behrman's getting a slow stop as well. Oh, Verstappen's just come out of the pit lane on another set of mediums. Yeah, he's going for a three-stop. Why did you get a Formula E advert? Because Formula E is carnage and you should watch it. 2 red flags yesterday in Sao Paulo, but the next race isn't until January. So, yeah. Right, we are now within range of one Lando Norriso. And he's cutting us off. And he can't hold us back. Come on, Lewis, get through. Through goes Hamilton. We're into P1. This is where the Scarlet Ferrari belongs. Verstappen just did a lap that was 4 seconds faster. He's absolutely annihilating those tyres. He's absolutely furious about something. We pulled away from Norris, which is very good news. Let's attack on the tyres a bit more. Use what's left of them. And then we're going to go and obliterate 2 sets of soft tyres to the end of this race. No worries, Knight. See you next week. Let's do the used set first. .7 second stop. We pop out in 4th. I must pay attention to Leclerc. He's just like the forgotten kid. It's like that 2.5 Men meme, isn't it? Sure, I've forgotten something. Well, if you don't remember it, it can't have been important. Then it cuts to the kid just standing there in the rain. That's what Charles Leclerc is right now. He's the kid standing in the rain. So we are a long way off of Verstappen now, but we are on faster tyres, younger tyres. We should be able to catch him from here. Both drivers have another stop to make. Up to P2. Let's see how we overtook the fraud. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Right, Leclerc. He's also coming in.
And box this lap off.
Let's see, can we catch... We are catching Verstappen. We'll catch him quite quickly. We had a slow stop with Leclerc. Fantastic. But he's popped out in 7th, so I suppose that's not terrible. We are reeling Verstappen in. He will stop first, so he will have older tyres than we will. Maybe we'll even stop at the same time. When are we due to stop? In like 2 or 3 laps time. We are absolutely taking chunks out of the Red Bull's advantage at the moment. It was just under 2 seconds that last lap around. And he's just up the road. He stops. 15 laps to go. Hamilton is now heading to the pit lane as well. So Verstappen put on fresh softs. We are putting on fresh softs as well. Oh no. Of course, it's the overhead shot of doom. 6.7 seconds. That's the race win out the window, lads. We've got to pass the fraud on hard tyres. Unbelievable. Right, let's... Perez had a good recovery drive today. 10th to 20th. Kit Kat Formula 69 are watching. Wow. Wow, Ben. Okay, we are 10 seconds adrift of Verstappen. We're not catching him from here. We might get second, but I don't think we're going to beat Verstappen today. That's Perez we've just passed. Are we even going to get Lando?
So we are low on battery at the moment.
We need to save a bit more fuel as well with
Coast efficiency.
Lewis. He's just on the fastest lap, so that's important. The bonus point for that. Yeah, that slow stop cost us, what, 4 seconds? 4.5 seconds? So we should be closing in on Norris now, like, as in being right behind him. We wouldn't have lost time behind Perez. Oh. Disaster. Need to save the fuel as well. Got a bit of DRS there. Yellows. Perez locking up the fraud. We need to get Lando, because otherwise we won't do minimal. Well, Verstappen will do minimal damage there. He'll only gain 6 points. I think we should catch Lando from here. Fuel is saved. Leclerc up to P4. Great from him. Here comes Lewis. Is he going to fight? Oh, he's dived him into the final corner. Lovely move from Lewis Hamilton. We are 7.5 seconds behind Max Verstappen, though. Let's attack on the tyres. Just see what happens, I suppose. Oh, Perez down to 5th. So Leclerc down to 5th. Let's attack on his tyres as well. We're not going to get the 2 wins again. Final lap started for Max Verstappen. He's 4 seconds up the road. I'll show you the championship standings after this race. But yeah, it's a 6-point gain for Verstappen. He reopens the championship lead to 15 points. We've got to beat him at every opportunity if we're going to deny him the World Championship, and Leclerc needs to be in there as well. So Verstappen wins his home race, annoyingly, and Hamilton has to settle for second. But he does get the bonus point for the fastest lap.
That's P2, mate.
Yeah, great job, guys.
And Leclerc will come home for fourth, which is where he should have started.
How about you guys?
Well-deserved result there.
There he is. Charles, after a decent race, up 10 places. Verstappen up 7. He crashed in qualifying, remember. So, Red Bull now take the Constructors' Championship lead, which is very frustrating. Drivers' Championship, there you go, 15 points. It's as you were at the start of the stream. Lando has been left behind a bit. His 2 early season wins a distant memory. Verstappen, 5 wins. We need to get those victories for Lewis, because he's running out of time. We've got 5 races left. Spa, Monza, China, Japan, and Sao Paulo. So, yeah, we might need to do a few more quick upgrades for the car to really get it in ship shape for the final 3 rounds and just destroy everybody. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me, guys. That was a good, fun session. So let's save the game there. Yep, this championship fight will probably go down to the wire. We need Leclerc to get in there and do Lewis a favour. Should we favour him should we have team orders sort of off the bat now with Lewis and Leclerc in favour of Lewis? Let me know for next week. Thanks for joining me, everybody. It was great to chat to you all. And yeah, Lewis Hamilton at Ferrari comes back next weekend, and we only have to wait another 98 days to actually see it in real life. So yeah, I will see you next week. Look out for my thoughts on today's Abu Dhabi Grand Prix in a video tomorrow. I've got a special Lewis Hamilton video coming for Wednesday, and we'll have the AHCL Season 3 second round edit as well for Friday, and Singapore on Friday night as well. So yeah, lots to enjoy this week, and I'll see you all very soon. You're the best fans, and bye for now.